Millions of people are typing into Google exactly what they want to buy. But here is the crazy part. Most dropshippers are completely ignoring this gold mine and instead fighting for attention on platforms where people aren't even looking to shop, like TikTok and Facebook. See the difference. On one side, you are interrupting someone's cat video. On the other, you are answering someone who has their wallet in their hand, ready to buy. This is where Google dropshipping is dominating in 2026. And in this video, I'm going to break down the complete search to profit mechanism that is printing money for smart dropshippers, while everyone else is burning cash on Facebook ads. Now, most people think dropshipping is all about finding a winning product and running Facebook ads until something sticks. And look, I used to think the same thing. I burned through thousands of dollars getting inconsistent results, also wondering if tomorrow ads will tank. But then I discovered something that completely changed my business: Google Ads. By the way, I'm Toval. I have built multiple six-figure dropshipping stores, and this Google Ads method is how I've gone from inconsistent Facebook results to predictable daily profits. Here is the thing most gurus won't tell you. The biggest difference between winning and losing with dropshipping isn't your product or your store design. No, it's understanding where your customer is in their buying journey. Think about it like this. On Facebook and TikTok, you are showing ads to people who open the app to watch videos, see what their friends are doing, maybe scroll through some memes. You are literally interrupting their entertainment time and hoping they will impulse buy your product. But on Google, it's a different ballgame. These people are actively searching for solutions. They are typing something like waterproof hiking boots, posture corrector for back pain, portable blender for smoothies. These aren't casual browsers. These are people with problems that want it solved right now. Their wallets are already out. So let me walk you through exactly how this search to profit mechanism works, because once you understand this, you will never look at dropshipping the same way. Here is the journey. Someone has a problem or a need. Maybe their back hurts from sitting at a desk all day. So what do? They go to Google and type best lumbar support cushion for office chair. Now here is where the magic happens. Google shows them two types of results: organic and Google Shopping ads. The Google Shopping ads appear at the very top of the page with product images, prices, store names. This is your golden opportunity. When they click on your product, they land on your store, but unlike someone who was just scrolling on TikTok or Facebook and saw your ad, this person is already warm. They have already done the research. They know what they want. They are comparing prices and options. They are ready to buy. Compare this with Facebook. On Facebook, not only do you pay per impression, but you pay for people who have zero buying intent. Maybe 1 in 100 converts, but on Google, you pay per click, not per impression, meaning you only pay when someone clicks on your ad, not when they see it. And because they are warm leads, most times with good landing page, 1 in 10 person converts once they land on your website. So a Facebook store selling posture corrector might be getting 1.2% conversion rate with $45 cost per purchase. While on Google Shopping, same product, same price, you might be getting 4.8% conversion rate with cost per purchase of $28. Same product, different buyer intent, completely different results. But that was just the surface. If you don't understand how to actually target these high intent buyers with the right keywords, you are leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Let me show you exactly how keyword targeting works in Google dropshipping. Keyword targeting is where most dropshippers mess up because they think like Facebook advertisers, instead of search marketers. On Facebook, you target interest and demographics, but on Google, you are targeting intent. And there are 3 types of keywords you need to understand. The first one is high intent keywords. These are your money makers. Someone searching something like buy posture corrector or best running shoes for marathon isn't browsing, they are shopping. These keywords have lower search volume but insane conversion rates because the person is ready to purchase right now. The second one is research keyword. These are people in the consideration phase. They are typing keywords like posture corrector reviews or the best posture corrector to buy. These types of keywords shows the person is interested but still comparing options. They have a medium conversion rate, but you can still capture them with good product pages and trust signals. The third is informational keywords. These are people just learning about a solution. They will be typing something like how to fix a bad posture or why does my back hurt. Super low conversion rate because they are not ready to buy yet. For dropshipping, we mostly avoid these buyers unless you are building a long-term brand with content. Here is the strategy. You want 70% of your budget on high intent keywords and 30% on research keywords. This gives you immediate sales while also capturing people earlier in their buying journey. For example, if I'm selling a portable blender, my high intent keywords might be portable blender for shakes, buy USB rechargeable blender, best blender for smoothies on the go. Notice how specific these keywords are. They are targeting specific buyer's intent. And here is a pro tip most people miss: negative keywords. Negative keywords are just as important. If you are selling premium products, you need to add cheap, free as negative keywords. If you are a US only store, add other country names. This prevents wasting money on clicks that will never convert and help to sieve out buyers that are looking for cheap or free products. But keywords alone won't make you profitable. If your Google shopping feed isn't optimized, you are basically invisible. And this is where most dropshippers get destroyed by their competitors. Let me show you what separates a feed that prints money from the one that burns it. Your Google shopping feed is the data file that tells Google everything about your product. And here is the brutal truth. If your feed isn't optimized, Google won't know the right audience to show your ads, and your CPC will be very high and your campaign unprofitable. Most dropshippers just sync their Shopify store to Google Merchant Center and call it a day. But that's like showing up to a job interview in pajamas. You are technically there, but you are not getting hired. Here is what you need to optimize. First is the product title. This is the most important field. Google uses your title to match searches. A bad title is something like portable blender blue, while a good title is something like portable blender for smoothies and shakes, USB rechargeable. See the difference? The good title includes the product type, key features, and use cases. It matches way more search queries than the bad title. Next is your image. Your image needs to be high quality on a white or off-white background and show the product clearly. No logos, no text overlays. Google is very strict about this. If your image violates their policy, your product gets disapproved. Next is descriptions of your product. Don't just copy from AliExpress the descriptions there. Google can detect duplicate content anywhere on the internet. Rewrite descriptions with your target keywords naturally included. For example, for a posture corrector, include phrases like back pain relief, improved posture, adjustable support. You can simply use ChatGPT to help you out on this. Next is Google product categories. This is huge. Google has a taxonomy of over 6,000 categories. You need to select the most specific category possible. Don't just put apparel and accessories for posture corrector, no. Go deeper. Health and beauty, then healthcare, then support and braces. You can even narrow it down to back braces. Shopify AI also automatically categorizes product. Just make sure your product is appropriately categorized. The final one is custom labels. Although this is advanced but game changing. You can add custom labels to segment products by margin, seasonality, or bestsellers. This lets you bid more aggressively on high margin products and pull back on low margin ones. Now that your products are showing up, you need the right bid strategy. And this is where most people blow their entire budget in 48 hours if care is not taken. Let me walk you through the exact bidding approach that keeps my stores profitable since day one. Bidding in Google Ads is like playing poker. If you don't know what you are doing, you are going to lose all your chips fast. There are 3 bidding strategies, and each one serves a different purpose. The first one is Manual CPC, that is manual cost per click. This is where you should start as a beginner. You set the maximum amount you are willing to pay for a click. It gives you full control, gives you the opportunity to start conservative. Let's say you can start with something like a CPC of 1.5 and gradually increase it as you get conversions. The advantage of this is you control your cost, but the disadvantage, you actually have to actively manage it. But when you are starting, this is non-negotiable because you need data without burning a lot of money. The next one is maximize clicks. This is Google's automated strategy, where it tries to get you the most amount of clicks within your budget. Sounds good, right? But there is a catch here. For most dropshippers, especially beginners, this is dangerous because Google will find cheap clicks that don't convert. You will get tons of traffic from people searching free blender under $5. Avoid this unless you have a specific negative keyword set up in your campaign. But generally, I avoid this maximize clicks. The third and the last one is Target ROAS. That is target return on ad spend. This is the holy grail once you have conversion data in your account. You now tell Google, I want a 300% ROAS, and it automatically adjusts bids to hit that target for you. But here is the catch. You need at least 20 to 50 conversions in the past 30 days for this to work. If you enable it too early, Google doesn't have enough data and your performance tanks. Here is my exact progression. Week 1 to 2, use Manual CPC at conservative bid so that you can gather data. Week 3 to 4, gradually increase bids on converting keywords, add negative keyword for non-converters. Now from week 5 and above, once you hit 20 to 50 conversions, switch to target ROAS at 250% and let Google AI optimize your ads going forward. And look, if you're getting value from this breakdown, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on notification. I'm dropping new Google dropshipping strategies every week that you won't find anywhere else, so don't miss it. So now we have gotten your keywords dialed in, your feed is optimized, and your bids are set. But if your conversion tracking isn't set up correctly, you are flying blind. And this last piece is what separates profitable stores from the ones that bleed money. Conversion tracking is how you tell Google which clicks turned into actual sales. Without this, Google's algorithm has no idea what's working, and you have no idea if you're making money or losing money. I use TrackBee software for this. You can find a link in the description below. Critical mistake to avoid: make sure you are tracking purchase value, not just purchase count. If Google only knows you got a purchase but doesn't know the actual value, it can't optimize for profitability. Now let's talk profit calculation, because this is where the real magic happens. Most dropshippers look at ROAS and think they are profitable, But ROAS doesn't tell the full story. Here is a real example from one of my campaigns. I have a product selling for $49.97. Product cost from supplier is $12.50. Shipping cost is $6. Payment processing fee at 3% is $1.50. Ad spend per sale is $18. This gives us a total cost of $38. Now the profit will be $49.97 minus $38, which leaves us with $11.97. Now that's 24% profit margin. My ROAS is 2.77. How you get your ROAS is your selling price divided by the ad spend, in this case $18. A ROAS of 2.77 looks okay, not amazing, but I'm making $11.97 per sale, and at 50 sales per day, that's $598.50 in daily profit, or $17,955 per month. Now compare this to Facebook, where I might get a higher ROAS of 3.5x, but with a $32 cost per purchase on the same product. The profit is now $7.47 per sale. You can see the profit is now less at the same revenue. This is why Google Dropshipping dominates. It gives you lower customer acquisition cost on high intent traffic, which means you have a higher profit per sale, even if your ROAS looks slightly lower. Make sure you always track these metrics daily. Your cost per click, your click-through rate, conversion rate, cost per acquisition, your ROAS, and most importantly, profit per sale. These numbers tell you exactly what's working and where to scale. The search to profit mechanism works because Google users have high buying intent. They're actively searching for solutions with their wallets in their hands ready to buy. You target them with high intent keywords that match their search queries. You optimize your Google shopping feed so your products actually show up. You use smart bid strategies to control cost while gathering data, and you track conversions properly so you know your real profit per sale. This is how millions of Google searches turn into consistent, predictable dropshipping profits, while everyone else is gambling on Facebook ads, hoping for a home run. You are capturing people who are already looking to buy. Drop your comments below and let me know if you are running Google ads for your store yet, or you are still relying on Facebook ads. I read every comment and I'll answer your questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.